You know what really pisses me off about this world is that how people talk to you disrespectfully when you're an excess man, when you're somebody that doesn't have much. My whole life would have been all my problems in my life could have been solved if I would have just made it in what I wanted to make it in. I wouldn't have to worry about a job. I wouldn't have to worry about no fucking school. I wouldn't have to worry about any of these things. I'd just be able to do what I want for a living. But it's just when you're in this position, it's how people talk to you. People just they think they can just talk to you any type of way. Like, and especially like your family, especially if you're, you know, have family members who always like talk crap about you or whatever. They think they can just talk about you and talk to you crazy any type of way, because they feel like you won't do nothing or whatever, right? Or when you're out there in the real world and you're dealing with just regular everyday people, when you're somebody in our position, people feel like they can just talk to you crazy. They can just talk to you any type of way, and it's annoying. Like, for instance, let's say you're looking for a job, right? And your dad, is on your ass about a job. Oh, you need to hurry up and find a job, and blah, 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 blah. Your dad's talking to you like that, but talking to you in a disrespectful manner, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go call them on Tuesday or something like that. Oh, you gonna need to do more than just call them, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, God damn, do you not understand how much pressure I'm already under? Do you not understand how I try my best not to snap and hurt somebody? And you're just talking to me crazy. You're just doing this. And you're not offering any type of help or solutions. You brought me into this world, Dad. So how come you didn't have a business for me? Why am I even looking for a job? Shouldn't you have a family-owned business that I could work for? Right? Why am I going through this? Oh, and then your dad says something, make sure you're not smoking any weed or anything like that, because they drug test and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, what do you expect me to do? If I don't have any weed or don't have anything, what do you expect me to do? What does society expect us to do? They want you to work, get talked disrespectful, get crapped on, get shitted on and all this, and then you try to smoke weed to help your mind out. They shit on you. It's like, what is this world? This shit is designed to torture you. I don't want to go through this shit I'm going through in life. I just want to live like fucking Moist Critical. I want to live like Corey Kenshin. Why can I have that? Why is this God tormenting me? Why? Knowing damn well I don't want a regular 9 to 5. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a wage servant. I don't want to do it. I want to make music, smoke weed, and ride exotic cars. I want to have a nice house. I want to be happy. I'm tired of being crapped on. I'm tired of being shitted on. I'm tired of being under the thunder of fire. Why can't I do what I want? Why does this God know exactly what pisses me off? There's a reason why I avoid people. I avoid people because people are fucking evil. People are narcissistic. People are just things I don't want to be around. But being talked to disrespectfully, people just do that because they know you're not going to do nothing back, or they think you're not going to do nothing back until you snap. Then once you snap, then you're the bad person. Then you're the person everybody wants to get on. You're the person everybody wants to make like you're the big bad guy. In reality, you're just tired. You're just fed up with this world. Just fed up with this system. You want a way out, but you can't get a way out. What am I supposed to do if a job's not hiring me? What am I supposed to do if I have to find a way how to get to a job or get to some place? I don't know how to get there. In a totally new city, nobody's help, right? So I just got to look at the address and just walk there, right? Go there, do all that crap. You got to pretend in the dang interview, and like, you know what I mean? It's just like, what the hell? Why can't I make money online? Why couldn't I make it like Taz Taylor and Nick Mara? Why? Why can I do what I love for a living? Why does my life got to be harder than the typical every person's life? Why do I have to go through these extra steps to get the same fucking results? Why? It makes no sense. It really doesn't. Going through all this drama, going through all this hell, going through all this pain, and life doesn't let up, and they wonder why people say, fuck it. And then, there's no rewards. There's nobody that's going to have your back in this situation. There's nobody's going to feel sorry for you for a grown man. No one's going to feel sorry for a grown-ass man. Maybe if I just neutralize myself, that would end it all, right? And watch all your family be crying over you then, or someone will be laughing at you. But once you neutralize yourself, then now the world acts like they care. We need more mental health awareness for lonely men. You're not gonna get no mental health loneliness for anything. But Chad and Tyrone, they get women. They get women help. They get society that helps them. Like Chad, he can have a woman just basically, take care of him for the most part. How many Tyrones leave prison and they have a girlfriend or somebody already waiting for them. They get to stay in the house, pay no bills, do that. They're disrespectful, they're abusive, and the woman still stays with the person. Meanwhile, the good guy with the job and the school and education, he totally gets ignored. I'm tired of being stepped on by life. I'm tired of being trapped. I'm tired of feeling all this pressure. I got to do this. I got to do that. And the things I do are not going to even be life changing. Let's say you get the job. Your life ain't going to change, but $35 million from YouTube would change my life. But I can't get that. Nope. Right? I got to go through all this bullshit and all this hell. And I'm all alone by myself. I don't got nobody. Who the fuck do I got? Everybody is against me. Everyone's against me. No one's on my side. Nobody's on my side. Nobody wants to see me be successful. Everybody wants to see me fail and fall. There is no God looking out for me. The only God there is that interacts with me is the demiurge, and he interacts to make my life a living hell so he can get the loose energy from me. Because when I'm sad, when I'm angry, in a state of anxiousness, when I'm in a state of deliberate annihilation, I release that negative energetic manifestational frequency that this evil God feeds off of. I'm tired of feeding the archons. I'm tired of feeding these wicked, sadistic, twisted beings that we can't even see. I just want peace, man. I don't know about you guys, but I just want peace. I'm tired of people trying to compare and do this. It's like, I'm not trying to compare myself to nobody. I'm not in a competition in life. I'm not trying to compare. And then you're comparing over like temp jobs, going to temp agencies and shit like this, and people like, it's just like, I'm not like, bruh, do you not know that I want to be successful in the things that I want to be in? But because of this fucking wicked evil God that rules this world, I'm not allowed to be. I'm not a lazy person. I'm extremely hardworking when I'm focused on doing something that I really want and really like. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not a crazy person either. I'm just considered crazy because I talk to myself a lot, right? I've been through a lot of mental anguish in this world, and I don't know how much more I can take. One thing I cannot take is disrespect. And that's something that I have to take. I'm at the age now where I'm ready to blow up on somebody disrespecting me. Imagine being a 35-year-old full-grown man and still get talked to like you're a kid. People mistreating you, people abuse. I'm talking about random strangers, because I don't look my age. I look younger than what I am, And imagine somebody just talking to you crazy. They're not taking any consideration about your mental health. They're not taking any consideration about what you've been through in life. They're just automatically attacking you, automatically thinking you're this and thinking they're that. I can't stand this shit in this world, bro. Why couldn't I have been born to a millionaire family? Why couldn't I sold my soul to Satan and became a millionaire rapper? Why? Why can't I blood sacrifice somebody and be a millionaire? I don't give a fuck. Why can't I have the things that Kendrick Lamar gets to have and enjoy? You got people 21 years old making $20 damn million on YouTube. Yet I'm sitting here trapped and abused and destroyed. Can't even have a YouTube channel with privacy because bastards in real life find it. Right? Can't even vent without somebody just, trying to break your confidence and break your mind and just do this wicked crap. I can't stand this world. And one thing I can't stand is when you're actually trying. I'm trying to find a job. I'm trying. And then somebody just takes, especially when it's somebody that's not even your family member. This person's not even blood related to you. And they're going to talk to you and say that, oh, you got to do more than just call. It's like, are you going to take me there? Right? I'm a homeless man with nothing. When you go to a job interview, you got to dress up nice. You got to smell nice. You got to, hi, how you doing? You got to put on that fake normie accent. You got to put on that fake, like this job is your whole life. Right? All you Christians are idiots. If you're a Christian, you're not a smart person at all. And I don't respect you, so you can just unsubscribe from me now. I don't like, because you guys are just like, how in the world can you really believe in a being this wicked, evil, and sadistic? How? Use your freaking mind. If this God loved you, you wouldn't be going through this. This God, just by his system and how it's designed, you hit your foot, you feel pain. Why would a God want you to feel any pain in the first place? You tell me the significance and the relevance of pain. Tell me. I can't take this crappy life anymore, any longer. It makes no sense to be in this position. It makes no sense to always want a woman, but you can't have it. It makes no sense to always want things and yearn for things you can never have. I wish, man, $1 million can fall from the freaking sky, but it can't. But for some of these only fraud models, I just watched this one girl, bro. She made this one video, And crazy thing about it is she hasn't even uploaded like to her channel for like 2.5 years. She came back, started making videos for a week or whatever, and she was already pretty much paid before. But then she makes a video talking about, thanks for the 1 million or whatever, something like. Basically, she became a multi-millionaire, and she was like she was kind of like bragging, but then not really bragging. But it's kind of like passive bragging. How she pretty much said it was kind of easy, you know. Like, seriously, she was saying how easy it was to make products and sell products. And, and she was trying to, quote unquote, inspire the viewers, saying that, anything's possible and all that. And this is coming from a beautiful European female with the blue eyes, the golden hair, the nice fat arse, the big old bazookas on her chest, trying to say how easy life is and how easy it is to make $1 million. Just totally out of sync of the raw, true reality of this world. This reality where your mentality is a fragility. Like, how in the hell are we expected to stay coherent in a world like this? We're expected to do things that we don't want forever. I'm tired. My whole life I've been disrespected. My whole life I've been targeted. What the fuck? I'm a good person at my heart. So why in the hell do I have to go through this? Why do I have to get talked to disrespectfully every time by random freaking people? And if I snap on them and do something to them, then I'm the one that's going to be punished. There's some people right now get to make beats for a living. They're 19. I watched this one guy. He's 19 years old. Made $500,000 selling beats online because he has people that actually give a damn about him. I speak my soul out in these videos and I don't get nothing. Every now and then somebody may bless me and cash at me and stuff like that, or PayPal me here and there. And those people I appreciate, man. I got love for y'all. And if I ever make it famous, I'm gonna make sure I get y'all back. Anybody that supported me like that, I'm gonna make sure I get you back in the future, man, for real, because you helped me out in my lowest time. You showed me how real you really were. But then I got people who are just, it's like they're placed in my life that calls me hell. These people are called highlights. I mean, if you guys watch Schizo Dumps, I don't know if you guys know who that is, but it's a YouTuber called Schizo Dumps. He's made an excellent video, about NPCs, golems, and Hylics, and all these people that are put in your life just basically don't have any soul. I have a soul, and my soul demands creativity and innovation. My soul demands things that I can create and control. I'm tired of being in a position in life where I can't control anything. I can't control my environment. I'm getting kicked out here. I can't control who hires me. I'm getting trapped there. I can't control anything. Yeah, I got monetized on YouTube, but it don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Because first of all, I don't get views like that. I don't get crazy views like that. Because let's be real, I'm not trying to get crazy views. I'm just trying to not to snap. It's a difference. I'm not here. I'm a YouTuber, guys. Hey, welcome to like, comment, subscribe. I'm not into that crap. I'm going insane. And then people want to mess with me. See people leaving those. Look, man. You youngsters. Make sure you get your mind right. Make sure you get your grind tight. Fuck when anybody says you can't do it. This ain't no blue pill normie crap. I've seen people who are in a bad position, brother. Bad position, able to make it online, able to create something online and make money from it, but they don't have to be bothered with the normies at the workplace, at the work job. I'm a black man in America. That's self-explanatory what that means, right? Do you know how much hell I have to go through every day? Do you know how much drama I have to go through all the time? Do you know how much pain and agony that I have to just go on in my mind relentlessly? I'm under so much stress. I'm under so much pressure. I'm under so much. I don't got a woman for sexual alleviation. I ain't got shit. I ain't got nothing. All I have is this raw passion, this raw flame inside of me that's just yearning to come out. That's just yearning to be, noticed. That's just yearning to be, effective. It's debilitating not being able to do what you want for a living. Why do I get talked to like I'm nothing? Why did I wonder, man, what can you think of if this is not a hell realm that we live in right now? What can you possibly think of? Do you truly believe we don't live in a hell realm right now? Do you really seriously believe that? Do you think this is a good, loving, caring place that we live in right now? How can you have faith in a being that doesn't do nothing for you? What has God done for you? What has the demiurge done for you? That you want to quote Bible verses and quote scriptures and stuff, talk about the last days and judgment day. Why would a loving, caring God have a judgment day? When the one who needs to be thrown into hell is that God. He's the only one that deserves to be judged. I can't stand this world. And I can't stand the people in the world. This world is just a useless existence. Who in their right mind want to live in a world like this? Who in their right mind want to be surrounded with all this negativity, with all this pain, with all this, just all this crap? Who? Who in their right mind would want to be involved with this? I wish I knew some damn people who could help me out. I don't have no connections. Just raw passion. What is raw passion? We don't have the structure to spread that passion along and be successful, right? Like I said, I'm not in a competition with nobody. So I don't know why people think they're in a one-sided competition with me. I don't care about your life if you don't give a damn about me, right? I don't care whether you have a job, whether you don't have a job. I'm not in competition with you. I'm only in competition with, I'm not even in competition with myself, bro. All I want to do is just create things, get paid for things, and be happy. I'm not here to be nobody's puppet. I'm not here to be nobody's, oh, I'm going to watch him and see what he's doing in life and I'm going to compare. It's like, what are you doing with yourself? Are you that insecure about yourself? You're trying to compare. Like, you're in your 40s, man, and you still haven't changed. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody directly in code, right? And you still haven't changed. What's wrong with you? Leave me alone. Why do people always mess with somebody who's not bothering them? I'm not bothering you. I don't give a damn about you, brother. Leave me alone. Why are you watching my videos if you don't like me? Why? There's no point in watching something you don't like. I'm a random stranger on the internet. Why are you so invested in my life if you don't give a damn about me? It's weird. It's strange. Now I see why females, they don't like that. I see why females make fun of rejected people or rejected guys and ugly guys. Because a lot of guys could get too, like, if you can get this obsessive about a man you've never met, and you're so obsessed. Imagine if you fall in love with a female randomly online. Like, that's why these girls, that's why they say the things they do about, guys, lonely men. And sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're 100% right. Look at somebody who's an ugly guy and be like, yeah, I'm not going to mess with him because that guy could end up, neutralizing them and then, throwing her body in the woods or something like that. Some crazy, hills have eyes type crap. You always got to listen to your sixth sense. You got to listen to your intuition, right? I'm sick of this earth. I feel like I'm cursed, and what makes it worse is that I can't really change it the way that I want to change it. I want to be rich and successful. I don't ever have to, I want to be to a point in my life where I never, ever, 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 ever have to worry about a job again. I want to get to a point in my life where I can do whatever I want to do and make money. I can make money in my sleep. I want to get to a point where my music takes off, right? A point where I can make beats and get me $500,000 as well. And everybody talking crap about me, everybody, trying to compare themselves to me, could just go eat a male rooster, right? You can just go eat a male rooster and leave me alone, right? I'm not here to play games with these people. This is my life. All I got is one life. My life has already been bad and destroyed and is void. Why are people, it's just ridiculous. It's like, if you're so confident in yourself, why are you coming to a black pill channel Listen to a guy who's mentally ill just so you can talk crap about him. What do you have going on in your life? This world always likes to disrespect guys like us in this position. Then you wonder why when we snap and we lose our minds and we start to go onto the offensive, like, you know, then all of a sudden we're the bad guys. We're the people that shouldn't have done that. But in reality, the people who mess with us, they should have never messed with us. They should have just left us alone. All I want is peace, man. Peace and tranquility. That's it. I don't want to be bothered with people. I don't want to be around people. But what do I do? Like, tell me, what do I do if to get to a job interview or whatever? I go there, do all the crap, do all the things, and they don't hire me. And then people start calling you lazy because you don't have a job. Well, I'm trying to get a job. If they make it easy to get a job, then I'll be happy that I'll get a job. They're making it difficult on purpose to lose, harvest, and farm me. Do you understand? Of course you don't understand because you're probably a Heilig. That's why only a few souls will get to the pleroma. Most people in this world deserve to be destroyed, but I'm not one of them. I deserve to be where Corey Kenshin is at. That's what I deserve. I said it. I said it. I said it. I deserve to be in a position of power, wealth, and influence. Because the billionaires can deserve to do whatever they were doing on Epstein's Island and not get in trouble and not get caught. They're doing evil and vile things and nothing happens to them. When I'm trying to do a good thing, trying to find a job, and then I'm getting torn to pieces in all places. What kind of crap is that? And then if I say I want to sell my book or if I want to sell some beats, nobody wants to buy the beats or even look at the book. But a few people told me that they'll buy my book or whatever, So that's good, but it's like a few people. It's not a few hundred people, and it's not consistent where I can actually, get an apartment and pay rent. It's like people want to see me fail. People don't want to see me succeed, So it's like as long as people can relate to you being a broke loser and can't get no woman, they like you. But the minute you try to rise up and try to better yourself, then also they don't like you, right? That's that fake shit. I don't like fake shit. I'm a real opposite of a samurai, right? And I don't like going through things that are unnecessary. I wish I could talk to the devil, or talk to somebody who can give me all my dreams. I want all the beautiful women. I want all the foreign. I don't give a damn if you don't want it. That's what I want. I've been through hell. That's what I want. I don't care what you don't want. I'm speaking for me, not you. Me. And I want the beautiful women. I want the Bentley Coupe Lamborghini and the Ferrari. I want the multi-million-dollar house like Floyd Mayweather. I want the women. I want the money, the power, the fortune, and fame. That means I'll be up in hell, burning and screaming in flames. I don't give a damn. I'm sick of it. Being around idiots, imbeciles, and fools in this perpetual cycle of poverty. I would sign my name in blood right now if it meant that I can escape this financial destitution. If it meant that I can be a rich NEET, without being bothered. I hear voices in my head. I see demons. You may think I'm crazy, but I know I'm not. People will never understand the hell that we go through. Being a lonely, dejected, isolated man. Wasting your 20s for nothing. I know people that worked all their whole life and they didn't got nothing. Being around, I don't even have a family no more. But what's left of my family, you got some imbecile trying to compare you, watching all your videos in secret, trying to compare. Oh, I got a job here, and he don't got a job yet. Don't worry about me. Why the fuck are you worried about me? You're watching my videos and seeing everything I do, and then trying to talk to my freaking moms. F you. You lucky I don't beat your ass. You know what I mean? You lucky. You lucky I'm trying to become a music producer or something positive, so I can raise up my life and do positive and good things. This world is just crap. This world is not worth nothing. And the God who made this is a bastard. What God would allow all this hell, torture, and pain, enough to drive you insane in your brain? And you want to tell me that there's some loving God? I'm going to pray to Jesus. You're an idiot. And you're the reason why people go on Epstein Island and get away with it, because they use Jesus, they use religion, they use all that foolishness to trick your mind. Think with your mind and stop thinking with fear. Then you will see everything clear.